Well, welcome everybody to a part of the world where football really matters. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building in the lead-up to kick-off here. A little bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. But regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good, smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and expectations high in both camps. Ibrox lauded by many everywhere as producing a grand atmosphere. They never let their side down. And as you can see, we've already started here. Steve Davis. This has a hit! It's there! Lovely goal. Perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Rangers go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Oh, good interception. Goes for goal! It's come back out! More pressure on the opposition goal.
Rangers really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
It away. Gets it back. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. That is gorgeous! He's got himself a peach of a goal!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
And he's produced a beauty. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, taken with style. Into the lead once more. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Rangers take the lead. Rangers were imperious when the two sides... Davis! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Naismith. And he's searching through. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Steve Davis hoists it forward. He's on his way. More than happy to take the muscular approach. And a shot! And in it goes! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight!
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted.
The first 45 minutes are up.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Rangers are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. Here we go again. Tries to get it forward quickly. And here's Naismith. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Forward it goes. Hearts were quick to defend their manager in the wake of criticisms levelled at him in recent days.
Yeah, but he brought the criticism upon himself by making substitutions that didn't really make sense. They added confusion when he really needed cohesion.
He's through, now is he in? It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus more on breaking lines.
It's come through. And it's played forward. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. He's played him through. Rangers have it back and they can go again. Steered forward. Naismith looks to get on the end of this. He's off on a marauding run. Has a hit! And that would have been game, set and match.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's got to be a change.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Looking to force. He's one-on-one. Shot a goal! They are rampant! And the lead is 3. It is surely done. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, none of us were
Added time is up. And there goes the whistle. Rangers, a class apart. Opponents torn apart. They are comprehensive winners. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
Just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin for joining us and to wish you a very good day. Four teams. We're down to the last four then, the penultimate round in this fine competition. The two teams ahead of us here have their eyes firmly fixed on the grand prize. They both believe it is within their compass, and we've come this far, they're entitled to believe that. The competition has provided us with a lot of drama up to this point, and I'm sure there is plenty more to come before it reaches its ultimate climax. These are truly impressive scenes from Glasgow. We are, of course, at the 60,000-seater Celtic Park, one of the most distinct special arenas on this part of the footballing landscape. It is extraordinary to think we've already reached this stage. Just this game. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
And it's played forward. Shot a goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
It's a goal kick. Hoists it forward. Now it's Defoe. Goalkeeper's ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. He's off on a marauding run. He's gone for it. There's a goal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Aberdeen take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest. It's the through ball. Big chance. Moss hits one. There it is.
Rangers are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heavy.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Forward it goes. Gets away from his opponent. Oh, and the shot!
I really don't think you could expect anything better from the goalkeeper then. We're near heroic territory.
He gets past his man. Goes for goal! Tries to get it forward quickly. Half-time in the semi-final. What it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. Reflections on the first half?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And the game has already resumed here. Chance to break. Plays it out to the wing. Battles to win it back. Aberdeen have a free kick. Defoe takes the long option. Tries to get it forward quickly. Defoe. Nicely measured pass. Davis! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Time for a change in personnel. Tries to locate someone up front. Hoists it forward. There are a few waiting for it. Well read, he sorted that out. Deftly done. It's got through to him. He could be in here. He's through, it's one-on-one. It's Defoe! Oh, it's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Defoe showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the box, only to completely kind of fluff the finish? Not him.
Rangers take the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Throw in. Aberdeen have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
And they've been caught out here. He's left Defoe! And that would have won it.
Defoe really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
Aberdeen making consecutive changes here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts because he has put in a real honest shift.
Aberdeen desperately need a goal, and this could work. Tries a shot! And the keeper barely had to move.
That's just literally playing into his hands.
Almost there, and the players can feel it. There's a long ball.
There's only one word for this. It's baffling. That team needs to...
And there goes the final whistle. Rangers are through to the final. See what it means to them as well. The will is there, the belief is there. Next up, the big day. You look back on the game then, Jim. Well, it's knockout time. It is still, of course, just a game of football, but it is a different game of football in terms of its mood. I don't think that you could get away with telling any of these players, let alone the crowd assembled here, that this is anything like what went before. As far as winning the competition is concerned, every game from this point on is win or bust. It is knockout football time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. Well, there's a perceptible change in mindset here, both in terms of crowd and players.
You know, Peter, it's the suddenness that I love when you get to this phase of the competition. The suddenness in which you can find yourself in a good position, or the suddenness in which it can go against you. That introduces drama, which creates great excitement, and ultimately you get a much more entertaining show.
Just joining us, we are already underway. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Kennedy. No question, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
He's in space and looking for options. Ball through needs to be good here. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Steve Davis gets it back. Chance! Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Tries lifting it over. Going for goal! He's hit it first time.
That's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
A little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. It's a ball. Getafe have a free kick. And it's Kennedy. And he's away. Kennedy! He's scored! And right on half-time, that is telling. There is the half-time whistle. So there you have it. A close sport half of football. It still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. A decent game up to now.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Rangers need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Shoots! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, the run was really impressive, the finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
He could be in here. He's away. Has a hit. They've done it. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
Rangers grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, who knows what's about to happen from here?
Kennedy! It's got him rattled. Lobs it in gently. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Forward it goes. Real chance! No mistake! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled. Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Rangers take the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up was brilliant.
He's through. And now the breakaway. Shot a goal! Really well taken goal. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Yes, the turn and finish is to be admired, but what about the sense of urgency and desire to move the ball with such pace on the break as soon as it was retrieved?
He's made it three. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
But there's going to be another change here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Looks to clip it forward, and he's cut it out. Cleared away. There'll be a throw-in. Dinks one in, and he's there to cut it out. This is gone, that's a foul. Keeper's got good distance on that. Turns and goes back. Plays it back. Goes for goal! And that is the last effort of the game. A huge result. A place in the next round is theirs to lose now. Success on away territory, a lead to protect at home. It is looking... Well, good evening to you, wherever you are in the world. We are just about ready for the action here. Kickoff is imminent. The team's indeed with us very soon, having exchanged their various pleasantries. What I have to tell you is that the weather may not be great for the duration of the evening. The clouds, yet, that's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Rangers were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Hibbs on the receiving end of some fairly harsh criticism, mainly about the tactical choices made by the boss.
Look, some of the scrutiny is a bit over the top these days, and you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. But he really didn't help himself. His decision-making was puzzling, to say the least.
He's away! Big chance! Must be! Has a hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Header! In he goes again! Just off target.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then. Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
There's the through ball. Now a chance to break. Big has a pop! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He was so quick off the mark there, read the ball beautifully. If only he could have found a half-decent finish.
He came in hard, very hard. Oh, he's caught him now, it's a free kick. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Gets away from his opponents. Oh, shooting chance! There it is! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Rangers break the deadlock.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Oh, good interception. There is the half-time whistle. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthroughs did indeed come in the first half. But there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Rangers head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Goes for goal! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Look, this is alarming because of the ease in which they're getting in behind.
A heavy challenge. With a delicate ball. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Good challenge, he just stood firm. He's played him through. And the finish! More pressure on the opposition goal.
Rangers really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
He gets past his man. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Great lead! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out. This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners.
Shot a goal! He's scored! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Rangers, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he's going to have his name taken.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Right towards the front men. He's left his man. Great run, this is just the keeper to shoots. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. You may well regret that, you know.
Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Now it's Steve Davis. It's got through, real chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
And that is not the first time, Peter, the keeper has been left exposed by this defence. It needs a quick fix.
need to be better than that, and he knows it. It's a promising ball. He's up, has a pop! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, this is alarming because of the ease in which they're getting in behind.
Hibs making another change here.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who is going to be...
And that is that. Rangers come away with the win. A job really well done in all departments. A real sum-of-the-parts team effort. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Rangers have some very strong runners from midfield, and